name is Heather. Welcome to my channel, Strings and Threads. Thank you for stopping by and visiting with me today. I am just so grateful for this channel. I feel like I've gotten to meet the best people in the world, and I just look forward to coming on and talking to you and reading your comments and seeing what you're working on. I just have felt so good being a part of this community. So thank you for accepting me, and thank you for coming by and continuing to return. If you're not already a subscriber, I would love it if you would subscribe and become part of what we do here. And I think we have a lot of fun. Before I get into what Scrubby Sunday is and everything that's going on, I'm just going to ask if you're able to please watch all the way through, because I'm going to be giving more information about where I'm going with Scrubby Sunday. I have more information about that. And I also am going to pick a winner for the American Starfish giveaway. So Scrubby Sunday, I'm going to try to be brief about it because I know a lot of people have already heard about it. Back in the beginning of the year, I started Scrubby Sunday by making washcloths, mostly knitted at first because I really wanted to work on improving my knitting. And I thought, if I started small and making dishcloths and washcloths, that would help me improve my knitting skills. I also found crocheted stuff I liked along the way. So I was also doing some crochet stitches and stuff just for practice. And then I would do them for a month, and at the end of the month, I would give away what I had made because I don't really need that many dishcloths and washcloths. But then the American Starfish reached out to me and they said, we have just set up washing stations. We also do tiny homes, and I have their website linked down below if you wanted to find more information about them. But they asked if I would donate my washcloths to them so that they would have washcloths for their washing station. And I said yes, and I reached out to YouTube, and there are a lot of people that are giving right now. And I'm so grateful and thank you for all of those of you who are doing it on your channel to spread the word, and those of you who are just doing it in private, as a place for you to give what you've made. I'm hoping that closer to the end of this, I'll be able to hear back from them about how well we did. And hopefully they will have an abundance of washcloths. If you were interested in doing this, they're collecting them up until November 11th. So you'll need to mail them in before November 11th. I have their address, their physical address, in my description. You don't send it to me. I'm not the middleman. You're just sending it directly to them. So go check out their website, see if it's something that you would be interested in supporting. And if you are, you can support them in whatever way that you want. The way that I'm supporting them is by sending them washcloths, but I know that they have other needs as well. So you can feel free to reach out to them and help them in any way that you feel you would like to do that. But you can hop on the bandwagon and join in with us. Like I said, they're collecting them until November 11th. So we have a short amount of time. I'm probably going to do one more Scrubby Sunday, which will be next week. And then I'm going to mail in what I have, and I'm going to move on to the next organization. I'm going to continue Sundays as being Giving Sunday. And I think for now, I'm just going to call it Giving Sunday so that we know what the whole thing is about. There are two organizations that I'm going to list and that I'm going to divide my time with. One is I'm going to continue with the American Starfish because they said that after the washcloths, they're in need of beanies and socks. And I think it would be so amazing for the homeless vets to receive handmade. It just seems so much more loving to have a handmade item rather than something you purchase. Although I'm sure that they would still accept any purchases that you made, but getting a pair of handmade socks or getting a handmade beanie, that is so special. And I know that this place is located in Arizona, so I'm in Pennsylvania, so I'm not 100% familiar with Arizona, but I do know it's probably much warmer than where I am now. So I don't know if they need the big heavy hats or anything like that. She specifically said beanies, so I'm assuming that it's a more lightweight hat that they're looking for. So I'm going to continue by making things there for American Starfish. I was also made aware of one of the Salvation Armies in Bridgeton, New Jersey has a big need. And I'm putting a link to Annie from Annie J's Crafts and Laughs down below. She would be the point person on this, as well as the video that she put out about it. I was so touched. I was brought to tears by the video, and I'm hoping that I can explain this without without the tears starting to form. But she gave a story about what led her to where she is now. And I'll let you watch the video that talks about her early years that led her to where she is. But she did say that she found herself homeless at one point, and she has just such a big heart for helping the homeless. And so now she volunteers a lot of time. She overcame her homelessness. She became a nurse, and she gives back in every way that she can. She prepares food and does a breakfast for people in need in her community. She answers phones. She volunteers her time, a lot of her time, to this particular Salvation Army. Now, there are Salvation Armies all around, and I'm sure that all of them will be grateful for your donations. But she's asking in particular hats, because she told a story of a gentleman who came in for breakfast, and he asked her if he could have a hat. And she said, "I'm sorry, we don't have any." And now Pennsylvania and New Jersey have very similar climates. In the winter, it gets very cold. And so I'm guessing that as the months progress on here, there are going to be more and more people in need of hats at this Salvation Army. And they just didn't have the resources to have any hats. They can only give what has been donated to them. And so I'm putting a call out to YouTube to help her out. I said I'll link her station down below, the video that explains everything, as well as the address to the Bridgeton Salvation Army. So you would be sending it to them. You wouldn't be sending it to me, and you wouldn't be sending it to Annie. You would be sending it directly to the Salvation Army. And if you have any further questions about that, please contact her. I'll put her email down below as well, but she has it in the video. So you can get it either from my description or from her video. She didn't link a website. I'm not sure if they have one or not, but if you had any further questions, go ahead and reach out to Annie. She has such a big heart, and I just was so moved by her story. I didn't even tell you most of the story. I want you to go and watch her video to see the rest of her story. So I just realized I forgot to show the wash closet I made this week. I've been trying to do 2 a week, so far I've been able to do that. And I just did 2 simple ones this week. I feel badly. Originally I was thinking I want to spotlight other people who have created patterns, and I want to do this and that. But my time is just spread so thin lately with all of the activities my kids are in, and they don't drive yet. My oldest is turning 16 on his next birthday, so let's have fingers crossed that he'll be able to drive and take a little bit of the load off of me. But this one is just 1 row of double crochet, 1 row of half double crochet, and then just repeat that up. And then I put a single crochet border around it. So nothing too fancy, but it is something that can be used as a washcloth. And then this one here, just another simple stitch. I did single crochet, half double crochet, single half, and then in the next row I put the single crochet in the half double and the half double in the single, and it gives it a little bit of texture. So I thought that was pretty. I did the border, just a single crochet border. So again, it can wash. My mother-in-law has also joined in. She's been doing a lot of helping as well. but she just dropped off 3 for me to add to my donation. And this, she said, this is crocheted. This is the lemon peel stitch. And it is so pretty. That is a nice stitch. I'm going to have to look up what the lemon peel stitch is because that is just too pretty. And then she did 2 knitted ones. She is a beautiful knitter. There's the first one. And then here's the second one. She just does beautiful work. I know these washcloths are going to get a lot of good use. Okay, and now what you've been waiting for. I'm going to find out who will be the winner of, I hope there's not too much glare. I might have to turn it around if there is. I think you can see it. Who is these? There were 6 people that entered into the American Starfish giveaway. And I'm just going to ask for a random number, and whoever's number gets picked will be the winner. And I'll just send your information right to the American Starfish. Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 6.
Here's a number between 1 and 6. It's 3.
3 is Tina. Congratulations, Tina. I'm going to just send your information right to the American Starfish, and they will ship your prize out to you. I hope everybody has a wonderful Sunday, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.